Bboy Monsta, Australian BC1 champion.
Brisbane-based Monsta headed to Auckland with the prize of a trip to the Red Bull BC1 World Finals on offer. To represent Australia in Rio, he'll need to beat 16 of the best B-boys from all around Asia.
Winning the Australian Qualifier was quite a surprise to me. I came into the event not prepared at all. To be the Australian BC1 champion is quite surreal, I think. I work as an industrial designer in a company called CMD Product Design and Innovation in Brisbane. The boss has given me a bit of time to come over to Auckland and compete. Thanks, boss. Just here to have a good time and hang with all my friends and enjoy myself. If I really focus on this competition and I don't make it through, then I know I might get quite disappointed because I know, it's going to be quite a hard thing to win.
Did you sign the big shoe?
I did sign the big shoe.
On arrival at the hotel, Monsta and his fellow B-boys were suited and booted in some of the coolest kit around. The crew were then treated to a Kiwi cultural experience as they received a traditional Maori welcome. And made a splash around the harbour. And as night fell and competition day arrived, the B-boys headed downtown to the venue, wondering just how high the level of breakdancing would be.
The standard at the Asian Pacific qualifier is definitely going to be high. A lot of the world champions have been from this region, and I think in a competition this big, I think everyone is physically ready, but it's a mental game, so I think it's going to come down to who looks the most confident, who's the most comfortable, and ultimately who looks like they're having the most fun.
At 6'2" and aptly named Monsta, would his height work in his favour as he battles the other competitors?
Being taller than a lot of these smaller Asian competitors is a disadvantage and an advantage, I suppose. They're all quite agile and quick, but I suppose I can kind of intimidate them a little bit with my size.
Obviously there's guys out here that are shorter than him, but again, it comes down to the battle. If you can hold your own, doesn't matter if you're 7 foot, 3 foot, you just gotta have skills.
I'll be quite relaxed, but as soon as I get in the battle, I'm gonna go as hard as I can. I try and gear myself up just beforehand, I suppose.
Are y'all ready? New Zealand, make some noise! Let's go!
The B-boys from around Asia put on a spectacular show. To win, they'd have to battle through 4 rounds. Styles were varied and ages ranged from 12 to 35. Sadly, the youngest wild son from Indonesia exited in the first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!
The stage was now set for Monsta and his first round opponent, 3T from Vietnam.
Show your love for Monsta! And all the way from Vietnam, 3T!
There were 3 sets each, and with 11 years of breaking experience, Monsta relied on some clean and funky moves against the more nimble 3T. It was clear this was a tight battle.
1, 2, 3, Monsta!
I just won the battle against 3T. Too close for comfort, actually. You get out there and the adrenaline just hits and the crowd's cheering you on, so yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
Monsta's quarter-final opponent was South Korean FE.
Now I'm gonna have to pull out some more tricks and out of the bag to, I don't know, pull through this next round.
For Australia's own Monsta! From South Korea,
FE was mixing more difficult moves into his flow, whilst Monsta needed a bit more originality in his sets. A unanimous decision saw the laid-back Aussie out of the comp.
Effie's awesome. The guy that's all he does is just breakdance for a living, so he's got to be good, I suppose.
The first semi saw B-boys Babylon and Shorty Force battle it out. The South Korean Shorty Force went through to the final. In the second semi, FE was up against Differ. Again, South Korea the victor as Differ progressed.
Shorty ball! Differ!
The all-South Korean final saw a real contrast of styles. In the end, the more fluid and varied Shorty Force became the Asia-Pacific Red Bull BC1 champion.
Hi, I'm Shorty Force, Red Bull BC1 Asia champion. See you in Rio.
For 25-year-old Monsta, mixing it with Asia's best was a triumph in itself.
The event has been incredible. It's been insane. Yeah, I'll be a b-boy till I die. Tonight we party our asses off, you know, that's it.